cuties. I'm Lanikia, and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is the Young and the Restless edition. All right, today is Thursday. It's almost over. January the 12th, 2023. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to be honest with you. For me, it was just like, I think I'm being generous when I give it a 5. It wasn't one of my favorite episodes. It felt like a filler episode, like they just had to throw something in there, and so they just put this one together. Okay, we're gonna start off with Billy and Chelsea. And remember yesterday she found him outside. So he goes in, and Billy is just he's depressed right now because of everything that's went on with Lily. And I don't know. I just think it's very selfish for him to bring that to Chelsea. We know she's dealing with her own mental health right now. So why would you go to her of all people and be depressed and just moping and sad? So he tells her it's over with Lily, and that, and she thinks it's because of her. And he said, no, it has nothing to do with that. It's just over. They've grown apart. Lily doesn't want to work this out. And my gosh, I'm glad. I didn't like those two together. Um, and so anyways, he tells her it's over, and she says, okay, Billy, I'm gonna cheer you up. Let's watch a movie, do some popcorn, sweet and sour, get some candy into it, sweet and salty, I mean. We because we can get the candy, we can have drinks. And he said, should you be saving that for Connor? She says, I feel like you need it more. So Chelsea is trying to booster Billy's spirit, cheer him up. And I know as friends, you should be able to lead on your friend, but she's been through a lot. And I don't know. I thought it was just really selfish of him. Y'all could tell me what you think in the comments, because you might disagree, and it's okay. We can agree to disagree. Um, and so then where do we go? So he ends up, they watch the movie that's supposed to be the dumbest movie ever made, and Billy ends up falling asleep. And then he calls out Chelsea's name, and then he screams out, no! And he wakes up, and Chelsea said, Billy, you were having a nightmare. And I said, you brought that to her too? And so now she knows that, what happened on the rooftop affected him. Because he says, he thought maybe he couldn't save her. He has a nightmare that he's not able to save her, like he couldn't save his daughter. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling this scene. But I know a lot of y'all want Billy and Chelsea together, but I don't know. I'm just I don't know. There's something about them being together. I feel like it's like codependency. And I don't think it would be a healthy relationship. But I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think. Cause I'll let you know that I have no clue. So then we see Billy and Lily, and I'm not really, oh my gosh. I know I'm gonna sound really negative on this, because everyone keeps saying Nikki Young and the Restless is good. You just got to get into it. And I'm trying, guys. I'm really trying to get into it, because honestly, when they show Diane, Tucker, Jack, especially like what's going on now, she's gonna go steal from Nikki. I'm into that storyline, but it's just something about this one. Did I say today was the 11th? I meant the 12th. Anyway, it's just something about this one that has me thrown off, like this episode. But yeah, when they're showing Phyllis, and it's all that drama, and then Tucker and Ashley, I'm really into that. But Lily and Billy, Lily and Daniel, I'm like, we've seen this before. But anyways, he finds Lily, and she's depressed, and she's sad because her relationship with Billy has ended. And so he sees her, and he says, we don't have to talk. I could just be her friend, your friend. And she says, I don't want to talk, only because I broke up with Billy. Devon doesn't want to merge the companies anymore, and I feel like if I talk to you, you're gonna say you don't never want to speak to me again. Like she's losing everyone. And he says, no, I would never say that. And he tells her, Devon is you're an asset to have by his side. And so if he doesn't want to merge the companies, that's his loss, and he's making a huge mistake. I said, baby, you don't know what's been going on and why Devon doesn't want to merge the companies. I still don't agree with Lily on this whole decision, trying to guilt trip Devon because he doesn't want to do it. Your company has almost been taken twice by people wanting to with this IPO. What are you talking about? But anyways, he doesn't want to he's pumping Lily up and making her feel better about, her decisions. And she's made, about the people. It's okay. The people around you might not see your greatness, but he sees it. And she's making the best decisions. And she lets him know she don't really know what's going to happen with the gaming company. I said, Lord have mercy. But he tells her he's not going to leave her. No matter what happens, he's not going to leave her. So he's cool. And that's it with them, y'all. So then we see Noah and Nick, and honestly, they just threw this scene in here as well because it's the same conversation Noah and Nick have been having, which is he's asking Nick, "What's your relationship with Sally?" And I'm like, he's told you like 5 different times. He has. He and Sally are just enjoying each other. It's not too serious, but it could get there. And he said, "So what's up about you and Allie?" And Noah is just like, he's got this great love with Allie. Everything is good. His club is doing really well. So Nick says, "I remember when I was in love like that." And I said, but it's trouble brewing because Noah has really not addressed his feelings for Audra. But okay, child, we'll move on. And then that's it with them. He says, just enjoy that uncomplicated love. And he says, but with him and Sally, it's not complicated. It's just easy and they're taking it slow. I said, child, y'all finna take it fast. So then we go over here to Sally and Chloe, and they're working, and then Chloe's like, okay, we should finish up for the day. And she said, and I wanted to ask you, like, what's going on with you? And Sally's like, what do you mean? I've been focused, I've been working. And she said, no, girl, I'm talking about your pregnancy. And she says, you really need to go to the doctor. She's trying to tell her, you need to check on this baby, you need to confirm that you're pregnant. And Sally says, I've already confirmed that. I went to the doctor and it was confirmed. And she said, so what are you going to do? Because you got some decisions. Because y'all know, I mean, she does have choices. And so Chloe's just trying to ask Sally, what choices are you going to make? Because she said at some point, the baby is going to get, you're not going to be able to hide this whether you want to or not. And so Sally, she tries to give Sally some prenatal vitamins, and Sally says, I don't need that, and all this. And I'm like, Sally, are you in denial? Like, you need vitamins and all that kind of stuff. You need to take care of yourself with the baby. And she said, besides that, this is Chloe to Sally, how long can you tell Nick you can't drink? She said, I'm just going to tell him because I'm meeting Nick later on and I'm just going to tell him I'm getting over a stomach bug, so I can't drink. I don't want to drink. And Chloe said, that can only last for so long. That man is going to wonder why you went from throwing it back to now you don't want to drink anymore. And she said, Chloe, leave me alone. I'm going to take care of this in my own time. So Chloe tries to talk to her and Sally is she's not trying to hear this. So Chloe said, okay, do what you want to do. But Nick's not crazy. And so then Nick actually ends up coming over. And when he does, he says, hey, because he was supposed to take Sally out to dinner. He says, Chloe, do you want to join? And she says no, right? And so then, because she has to get home to her family, and he says, "Okay." He says, "Sally, you ready to go?" And Sally says, "Yes." Now Chloe hung back just a few seconds, and she took those darn prenatal vitamins out of her purse and set them on the table so that Nick would be able to see him when he came back with Sally. I said, "Chloe, what are you doing? That's supposed to be your friend. You're outing your friend. Like, what are you doing? That's wrong. That's so wrong of her." Hi. And so then we see Nick and Sally actually go out to dinner. And so she tells him, "Oh, I didn't know I was so hungry until I came down here. I could order one of everything." And he was like, "I don't mind. Go ahead and do what you do." But he said, "First, let's celebrate by having this drink. Um, having a drink. What do you want? Something spicy or like I can't remember, something clear, something spicy or like a margarita or a martini or something." And so now Sally got an answer for why she can't drink. And y'all, honestly, that was Young and the Restless today. It was not that much to it. Don't forget, I'll be going live on Friday, January the 13th, 2023, 7 Eastern, 6 Central, 4 on the West Coast. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow for the final episode of the week for Young and the Restless. What happened on the soap Young and the Restless edition. Goodbye.